I am doing a general reading for the collective. Oh, yep. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope life is good. Happy Mother's Day to those of you that celebrate. I hope you guys are doing something special for yourselves and others are doing something special for you. And if not, just simply being in the company of your children, that's good. Also, to those of you that have lost someone, I know this can be hard this time of year. So I'm praying for you, and I just hope that, it won't be as traumatizing. I'm not really good with grief, so I don't know what else to say. Make sure everything's upright. It's very early in the morning, guys. I just woke up. All right, for the collective, what does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know? What's the most important messages for collective to know right now? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, okay. The Empress is the only card that is upright. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys are fighting through. You guys have realized something. Let me see what this is. So you guys are fighting through? Okay, so some of you have been reflecting on your finances, on how much, so some of you maybe didn't realize how much money you were actually making. It's like you never, and I know some of you are going to think, what? How is that possible? For some of you, you're making a lot of money. You didn't realize how much money you were making, how much money was being wasted, how much money was going out. You didn't realize that you were letting every Tom, Dee, and Harry, or every, Rachel, Crystal, and Brittany borrow or use you for. Maybe your children, you didn't realize that they were like running up the credit cards or, ordering things online, their Uber Eats habits. Maybe they were taking friends, places. Maybe you were doing that. Some of you have gotten a wake-up call. You're like, wait a minute. This is how much I've made so far this year, and I've got nothing to show for it. There's nothing to show for it. Where is the money? So some of you are beginning to get much more rational, logical, and stable about your money. Yeah, you guys are very focused on where you're going and shopping. And shopping at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see. So you guys are going to become more practical. Now, on the other hand, with the Knight of Swords here, that was saying like you guys are ready to combat whatever's coming. So let's say you lose your job, or you did, well, this is if I'm speaking to somebody who may have, so these are different scenarios, just friendly reminder. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I do have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That would be super duper lovely. Also, I do have spell work on the 4th page of my only website. So what I was saying is, for some of you, maybe you just lost your job and that was your, that's your income. That was your only income. So you guys are like, well, what am I going to do now? You guys are not going to crawl in a hole. You guys are in hustle mode. If you guys gamble at all, if you guys play scratch-offs, lottery tickets, go to the casino, and, I'm not encouraging anybody's gambling addiction. I'm not encouraging anybody to do those things. This is something that some people do. This is their job. You know, some people, like, this is how they, you know, this is what they do. It's just saying here that for some of you, you've decided that you're not going to just throw in the towel. You know, people might be saying, well, just give it up. Just give it up. You're not doing that. You're not giving it up at all. And anyway, it's saying here that you're, I'm also getting that you guys are not taking no for an answer. And what is that? I ain't too proud to beg. The TLC song. Okay, now we have composure. Your calmness is necessary in this situation. Things might be beyond your control, but you have control over yourself. Relax, rejuvenate, and renew. For those of you that, like, it's like, I can't, why am I not winning? Or why am I not getting ahead? I was always able to do A, B, C, and D. Why isn't this happening anymore? Like, some of you are just like, you're confused. It's saying, please chill. And I know it's easy for me to say, or anybody else who's stable, right? But literally, your root chakra is your money, is your safety. When you start freaking out, when you start being fearful, when you let that overtake you, literally you blocked your money. So even though a bad situation is here, you can make it worse by freaking out, by going to dark places. So don't do that. So, and again, I know it's easy for me to say, but look at it like this. Let's say somebody's on the freeway and something is going on around them on the freeway. You only can control your vehicle, right? So do you throw your hands up and go, ah? Do you do that? Or do you grab the steering wheel, take a deep breath, and navigate and get out of the situation? That's what Spirit is asking for those of you that are in a situation like that financially, where it's like, you know, you could either throw your hands up and give up, or you could hold that steering wheel firm and navigate out of the mess. That's what Spirit is asking for some of you to do. Now, charm. You mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. So maybe some of you, maybe you're going to do makeup tutorials. Maybe you'll do hair tutorials. Maybe your physical appearance. Maybe some of you give great advice. Whatever it is, you have charm that you can make money off of. And then we have North Star. You're facing the future with excitement as you follow your dreams and embrace your passions in life. You are now directed into your life's purpose. So when one door closes, another door opens. Another indicator that one door is closing and another is open. So I want to clarify this. I know not everybody believes this, but black magic, the evil eye, spiritual attacks are very much real. So if you were at a job and you can't make money, but you used to make a lot of money, and you cleansed yourself, excuse me, and you cleansed yourself, you've done everything you needed to do, and there's still nothing coming in, that's probably a sign that you need to go in a different direction. Now, there could be other things. For example, let's say you just started a YouTube channel a week ago, a month ago. You know, it's going to take you about a good year of being consistent in order to start making a lot of money or decent money. Okay? That's a good year, and that's you being consistent. And if you want to continue success, you're going to have to continue to be consistent. You can't post once every 6 years and be like, why am I not at 1 million subscribers? I don't know why somebody would think that. But yeah. So when I say if you're not making money off of it, give it up. I'm not talking to people who have just started their journey building something. You know, Rome was not built in a day. But what it is saying here is that let's say you guys are at a job and your coworkers are doing you in. There's no money involved. Everything's blocking you from getting to that job. Your car's breaking. You can't get there. You know, your babysitter quit on you. That spirit trying to ask you to find something else. Because the universe does not support that for whatever reason. But use discernment. And I don't think, you know, your coworkers being mean to you is a reason to quit a job. I don't think it is. So I'm not telling, oh, my coworkers didn't say good morning to me. Jamie Zebra 23 said I should quit my job. That's not what I'm saying. So please use discernment. Scribe. You have a great talent for writing and content creation. Your words are powerful to influence others that you can use to bring income. So for some of you, maybe you're a writer. Maybe you write for other people, a ghostwriter. Maybe you are an influencer, a content creator. Maybe you are not right now, but you're going to be. That's a direction that you can go in to look for money. I saw something on YouTube where people are literally focusing the camera at the TV screen and they're just playing their video games quiet. Like the video is quiet and they're just playing a video game. And they've got like millions of views and millions of subscribers. So I actually suggested this to my ex-husband for him to, you know, because he's got another child after mine. You know, we're divorced. So I've been married and divorced several times. So after I've been married and divorced several times, he had a child. So just to clarify, so that nobody's like, what? Yeah, just, it's not important, but there's a lot of weirdos on here. So my oldest is 24. That's the child that I had with my first husband. And his child is 7. So, yeah. Well, the same age as my youngest. Yeah. So anyway, or my youngest is going to be 7. But anyway, he plays video games. So I was telling him, you know, if the child's not on camera, and, you know, the sound is off, why not point the camera at the TV screen and make a whole bunch of money for the family? Or put the money away for his college tuition? You know, it's literally free money. And I know somebody hearing me say this is probably getting very upset and very offended because it's like, why does, you know, I went to school for 25 years and I'm in student loan debt and this and that. You know, you got to roll with the punches. And I'm not telling anybody not to go to school. I'm not telling anybody to not get out student loans and put themselves in debt. I'm not telling anybody not to do that. I'm not telling anybody don't do that. But what I am saying, dance to the beat of your own drum. And maybe the information I just gave you, maybe you are a 50-year-old that knows how to play Super Mario Brother. And you can point the phone at the screen and play Super Mario Brothers for hours and earn some income. Light bulb moment. If I had the time, I would do it. I'm swamped. If I had the time, that would be awesome. To kick up with my coffee and play Super Mario Brothers for hours. Yeah. And get paid to do it. Okay. Maturation. You are becoming more mature in handling your finances. Take responsibility. Taking responsibility is exciting, but challenging. It's time to be dependable. So yes, so some of you need to dig deep, go back into like where your money's going, budget, figure it out. What can you afford? What can you not afford? Now, I'm just going to read these cards and then I'm going to say what I was going to say. Assistance. There are some resources you have overlooked that would help you resolve your financial issue. Someone is willing to help you recover. So maybe some of you are eligible for a loan. Maybe some of you are eligible for a grant. Maybe some of you are eligible for assistance. I'm going to read this one and then I'm going to tell you guys. Magical. Your dream life is manifesting magically. You have enough resources to bring your desires into reality. Your income is increasing rapidly. Now, for others of you, you getting this assistance is going to help you build up your finances. You have something that's coming for you, something that's happening. Okay. There are several YouTubers currently, specifically the ones I'm speaking of, are actually tarot readers. They are currently homeless, living out of their cars with children right now. 3 of them are living with children, and I think 2 of them are like with a boyfriend or a husband, and then one of them's like just by themselves, solo. You know, as you guys know, I've been homeless before. I was homeless temporarily, and it was due to a breakup, which I, worked, and then I immediately got a place, So I was able to recover very, very quickly. I was fortunate. So I wasn't like homeless for years, weeks, months, especially in an economy like this, especially with the inflation. That was not my story. But I did research van life, not van life, but RV life back in 2017, like for 2 years. Yeah, I'm like an expert now. Okay, so they do have showers at Love's, and you can also do, your laundry there. There's like travel centers. I think it's like $5 for a hot shower. And it's, separated men's, women's. I think I've never used it, but I travel a lot with the kids. We go on vacations, and I go into these places, and I'm like, wow, I wish I would have known about this, when I was, in my issue. But again, I was staying local. I wasn't back when I was just down the street, from my exes. But anyway, but you can also do it's a clean, safe place. There's an eatery right there. Usually there's like an Arby's or something, so you can sit down, do your laundry, feed the children, give the kids a bath, whatever. There are ways to manage these things. I know it sucks. Also, if you don't have a place to live, a lot of the food banks, they will still assist you. So years ago, it used to be like, if you didn't have an address, they wouldn't help you. They will help you now. So all you have to say is mark it as homeless, and they'll help you. And for whatever reason, sometimes people don't want to go through the government. And that's understandable. But if you are doing this with children, the kids need to be clean. They need to be fed. They need to be bathed, and they need to get to school. So how you can do that is, they're in school all day, right? In school all day. If you're not, working a 9 to 5, if you're a content creator, work during the day, record your videos during the day in the park or wherever you need to record it, do it wherever you can, a nice park with grass, with trees. That's a beautiful background, right? Why not do it? Fresh air, good for grounding. Why not? Do the laundry, do what you have to do. Go to the food banks, do what you got to do, find a safe place to park, get all the blankets and pillows washed nice. And then when the kids get out of school, take them to the park to play, go sightseeing, take a picture, like get the kids tired, go to a cheap movie, go to a matinee. And then that way, by the time you guys get back to wherever you're going to be sleeping, everyone can go to bed. So these are for people who are already in this situation in dire straits. I am in no way encouraging anyone to do this, but there's going to be a lot more people living like this with the way that inflation is going. And I am in no way judging anyone. I just want to say that, what is it? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Sometimes you just got to make it happen in whatever way you can make it happen. And people are like, oh my God, shit happens. It does. And sometimes if you involve too many people in your business, that can cause trouble. So the best thing to do, find the resources, make it as less stressful as you can for the children. Act like we're camping. We're just camping. Everything's okay. This is fun. Because you don't want to traumatize anyone. And just as mothers, make it happen. Right? So for those of you out there that are in these different situations, for some of you, there's assistance that you don't know you can get. You need to try to look for it. It's also saying here that with the North Star, it's saying that everything is, you're in the right direction. You're being told which way to go by Spirit, whether you're aware of it or not. Some of you are very charming. You guys are very magnetic, and you need to use that for the best of, use that for, to attract what it is that you want. I got the hiccups. Okay, guys, JamieZebra23.com to talk for now. Love you long time. I do sign language. I was about to do more. I was about to do this time for more. All right, JamieZebra23.com to talk for now. Love you long time.